This is Brian Van from sportbiketrackgear.com. Today we're going to do a brief video comparison between the two most popular selling tank traction pads on the market today. We have StompGrip and we have TechSpec. We're going to begin this with the StompGrip. This is available in clear and black. We sell primarily the clear. Very aggressive traction, works great on the racetrack. We do get some questions, hey, if I'm street riding in jeans, does this tear your pants up? The answer to that is no, it definitely does not tear your pants up. We have some of our staff here that still street ride and they ride in jeans from time to time. It does not tear their pants up. I will say, if you ever ride in shorts, StompGrip might not be your best choice because it is uncomfortable against your naked legs when you're in shorts riding. So that should answer those questions. With Stomp, the most difficult thing is to get it on the motorcycle tank, okay? First thing we want you to do is we want you to get some automotive style wax remover and or degreaser. Clean the sides of the tank very thoroughly, okay? It's important you have a good clean surface. An alcohol prep pad would be a nice touch as well. After you've done that, what I'd like you to do is grab the StompGrip and let's get an idea of where this needs to be on your tank. So kind of hold it up to your tank, get an idea of where it needs to start, where it needs to finish. Okay, get it lined up, and then get a couple pieces of masking tape or painter's tape, and the leading edge where you're going to start and maybe the top edge, just put a couple little pieces of tape that you can use as a guide as you're going. Okay, take the backing now, and I want to have you remove only about 1 inch at a time. I suggest working from front to back. Okay, put your pieces of tape, the front leading edge of the gas tank, go from the front and in the back. Remove about 1 inch of the backing, line it up with your tape, and what we need you to do is really work this down, okay, very thoroughly from left to right. Once you have this section applied to the tank completely, expose another inch and do that all the way from front to back. Alright? If you take the whole backing off all at once or remove large sections of the backing and go to stick it against the tank, you are going to get a ton of air bubbles behind there that will never come out, and it quite simply won't look good. Okay? Great product. Really like it quite a bit. Next up is our TechSpec. One of our staff members, Jason, has done a comparison between these two products on his Gixxer 750. He's ridden in both on the street and the racetrack. He likes both products. He did note that perhaps there was a bit more traction from the StompGrip, okay? Not a humongous difference, but a bit more traction. Differences between the two, the TechSpec is a little more sublime in terms of its traction there. The finish on the outside is not raised quite as high, and you'll notice it's a little thicker. It's black in color. TechSpec also claims this can be removed and reinstalled on the tank up to 8 times. That's not something we've personally tried here, but TechSpec does make claim to that. Installing this is a lot easier than installing the StompGrip for obvious reasons. You can't see through it. Okay, so even if you do get a little air bubble behind there, you're never going to know from the outside looking in because you cannot see through it. Same method to prepare the tank. A nice wax remover degreaser, okay? Finish it up with a nice alcohol prep pad, let that evaporate, and once again, get an idea of where you want this to be before you start. Use a couple little pieces of tape just as a guide. Once again, work from the front to the back, install it. Easier to do with this product. This has been very popular. If you do ride in shorts, it's going to be a lot more comfortable with the TechSpec than it will be with the StompGrip. Some of the TechSpec kits also include a little center tank pad as well, a little tank protector there. Not every single one, but some do. So there you go. There's a quick comparison between the two most popular selling tank traction pads, the TechSpec and the StompGrip from sportbiketrackgear.com.